Hello, and welcome to a laggy loading screen for No Man's Sky. Yes. So, I decided to keep this. It took me 2 hours to decide I'd keep it, plus the fact that now there are mods, apparently. There are mods, yeah. So, here I am at this place that I have not renamed yet, so it's just a default name, and I don't know if I have it too loud right now. Oh well, I can edit that later. So, let's see. Yeah, I've just discovered 2 planets so far. I've had some milestones and stuff. I'm about to hit a milestone for walking again. And, what was I gonna do? Yeah, there's nothing in the menu I can do to try and say whether I've gotten mods working or not. One of them is supposed to change the reticule, but, as you can see, it's the default reticule still, so obviously that one has not worked. I've just showed up at this place, so I still haven't stolen all the free things yet. Alright, there we go. Fascination bead. Huh. That's something I have not run into before. Oh yes, so you'll see the frame drops. Yeah, that's the thing. This game has had a lot of people have performance issues and say that it has performance problems. And my biggest complaint is that there are things that look completely like rocks that are life, and then there's things that are obviously life, which, oh yeah, see, like that. That is very obviously like a rock thing, but it's actually supposed to be life. And then you have things like, actually those are probably life too, based on that. Yep, more tree stump life things. But then, okay, like look in the back, whoops, look in the background over there. That stuff right there, that's obviously some form of life. That is not life. That is not a scannable life. Where's another example? I'm trying to look around. I don't see anything right this moment, but there's a lot of things that show up. Oh yeah, here we go. These. Obviously some sort of plant life. Leaves, like some sort of leaf structure thing. That's probably supposed to be life, but you can't scan them. They're not life according to your scanner, and that kind of bugs me, because it's like, if you're gonna have life, you know? So anyhow, this is the second planet. Apparently these are really cool. If you use a bypass chip on them, you can find things, and then you could like salvage them or whatever. Like you can find things based on signals, which is pretty cool. And in here, you'll find these all the time. So basically, this game is, the way I've heard it described, and I think is most accurate, it is shallow but fun. Unless it's not fun for you, in which case, well, it's not fun for you, and you should hopefully figure that out within the first 2 hours. To be honest, I had a hard time figuring out if I would find it fun or not for that 2 hours, and I was really iffy on it, but I've decided I'm going to go ahead and... Wow, that's blinding. I decided I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I'm going to try to enjoy it. I've enjoyed it thus far, even though it certainly is not what people were expecting. I was able to, for the most part, kind of keep myself from getting too hyped about it and kind of forget about it and not expect too much from it. And so when it came out and it wasn't that much, I was not bothered by that. I was not disappointed. This is units, this thing here that keeps blinding me. I was going to say, so you find these things, they always have like one little tech thing you can steal, so like I already took it right here. It was like a technology I could make for my scanner, and they always have the unit cubes you could do. So then there's this radio scanner, there's these shelters that pop up that always have this landing pad and a random ship where you can interact with some NPC. They have these things like where I started over here, which let you save the game and basically say, hey, you know, I got to this point, whatever. But right now I'm going to go in here, and we're going to take a look at... Hello! How are you doing today, sir? Oh, what did I just... Shield at maximum. Oh, I just upgraded my shields, apparently. What's this one do? Probably... Oh, I was going to say probably health, but no, apparently it's just shields. You can talk to these guys, and this is... I'm apparently a thesis standing with the Korvax. I cannot discern if the entity is flesh, machine, or both. Lights flicker across its visor, but it is motionless. Then its heads nod mechanically just once towards a slate nearby. With the start, I realized I can understand the text on it. I looked at the entity and answers, but it remains still and silent. I suspect it is a mere courier, not the author of this message. The slate also contains a blueprint for a new technology, a hyperdrive. Yeah, so I've just started out the game, so... Yes. Instructions on how to traverse the stars. This will be invaluable. Calm blue lights dart across the being's mask as it is transmitting a message, and I've got an achievement, and I got hyperdrive. I need a dynamic resonator and iridium, which I have none. I thought I had some, but apparently not. And of course, these guys always have plutonium in these little boxes. It's always just plutonium, and that's what he means though. Like, and there's always this. So there's always... Yeah, these things kind of get annoying, these journey milestone things, because it's like I get that it's supposed to be like, look, you did this amazing thing, but really it's annoying in that it's like, I know I did an amazing thing. I don't need this beautiful sound cue and everything to tell me that. And then you'll always find these little weapon terminal and be like, look at this thing, it has these slots. Would you like to buy it? It costs this much. And I'm just like, no thank you. Because I don't have the money, primarily. But also because I don't feel like comparing stats right now. What is this? Stock transfer. Oh, okay, I just got random units from a stock transfer. Oh yes, and here's the way to the landing pad. I think this is the way I came in then? I'm not sure. No, this is something else. Locked door requiring an Atlas Pass. Yeah, a V2 Atlas Pass. That's interesting. So yeah, there's this thing you can get called an Atlas Pass, which I'm not sure exactly how to do yet, but is a thing I want to learn how to do. And I wish I'd brought a bypass chip with me, because I could bring my starship here to me, instead of me having to walk back to it. But since I did not, I am going to have to walk back to it. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I'm being told to go to the space station. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to continue with the main stuff. Oh, yes, you can probably, yep, extract carbon from those. And, oh, wait, that's the, oh, yes, the galactic trade terminals, so that you have these things. And this is what I mean, again, like I said, by shallow. You'll find the same things everywhere, but it's just, you'll find, it's just, the procedural generation of planets and stuff is the unique thing, but I haven't seen that much uniqueness yet, but then again, I haven't gone that far into the game, and I've seen from other people quite a bit of difference, so it's a thing that happens. Power canister, what? Nope, I don't want any of these things. I don't want any of these things, and I don't want any of these things right now. Oh, there was a fourth thing there. Oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm going to, is this a landing pad? Nope, that's the exit. Alright, so I know my ship, there we go, there's my ship, way over there. And I know also in this direction there's some, I think it was gold and maybe some iridium. So I'm going to walk back over this way. Oh yeah, here we go. So see this? See this right here? This stuff waving, that's like grass? Obviously some kind of life, but it's not. I just scanned a cactus that was buried inside it, that is life, but this is not life. I can destroy it to get carbon, but it's not life. Also, I destroyed something behind it, not actually it. I'm guessing this. Yeah, I destroyed one of the actual plants to get carbon. But this... oh, that's iron. Hello, iron. Oh, okay. But yeah, that right there, that thing that's obviously looks like some kind of life, it's not life. Can't scan it. That bugs me. But, other than that, I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah. I'll actually consider it low when it actually is low. Oh yes, is that the monolith? Is that... that's the monolith. Yeah, I was at that monolith already. And then there's some iridium, I believe. I think those blue spikes are iridium. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. In any case, there's things to mine. It's mostly a survival game. Did I scan this? Is this a life? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. That giant rock thing is apparently all one kind of life. It's not a giant rock thing with bits of life on it. It's all one kind of life. Oh, yep, I've just walked far enough for another one of those. And you probably can see already how that can be kind of annoying, especially because it means I can't really see everything. And there's the giant gold nugget I was talking about. I'm pretty sure that's gold. I mean, it looks like gold. I'm going to attempt to mine it, and it's probably going to be gold. Oh yeah, there's also a scanner thing you can do. Yep, and that just highlighted like that. Oh, it's emerald. Okay. Oh. Well then, I guess I will go open up... oops, that's the, like, pause menu. That's, like, the start menu. What is it? It's square? No, it's this. Alright. So, I have... well, for one thing, let's go ahead and fill this up with carbon. And... can I stack this? Can I put this here? Yeah, it says move and stack, but you can't actually stack. I don't know why that's an option. Can I transfer you? Yes, I can. Alright. Okay, but my ship is full. Can I transfer this? No. How about that? No. Iron? Do you have space for iron? Okay. Actually, I just realized I can go over here and take a look. Yeah, we're full up on those things. Excuse me. Oh, but I can refuel this, can't I? Oh, I have to have it in the ship inventory. Starship out of range. Wait, so I can transfer things to my starship from me, but I can't transfer stuff from it to... Doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's go ahead and charge you. Yeah, just because I was thinking about it at the time. But I can at least get some of this now. Or quite a bit of it, maybe all of it, I don't know. And yeah, you have to be careful with your mining thing, and it will run out of energy and stuff. So yeah, this is No Man's Sky. This is what it involves. I also forgot to mention, so I noticed that even when the game's running well for me, I can't really record when I'm flying around on a planet. I noticed the recording tends to work, because I was streaming it, I noticed it tends to work pretty well when I'm out in space, or when I'm walking around on the ground. But when I'm flying around near the ground, when I'm walking around, there's got to be a button for me to just, oops, yeah, I literally just have to press that. Okay, well, I don't like that. Kind of want to use a different button for that. See, I forget. I think carbon does the best on this. Yeah, or if it doesn't, oh well, whatever. I don't care. I'll find out. I'll learn later. I don't care. I just use carbon. Carbon is really freaking abundant, so. I accidentally overheated it. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But looks like we can stash quite a bit of this stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and mine this entire thing out. And yeah, but like I was saying, I can record in space and I can record on the ground, and not so much anywhere else. So that is what I shall be doing. Good enough for me. Have I scanned you? Yes, I have. Have I scanned you, mushroom thing that's probably not alive? Yeah, see? That should be marked as life. Come on. Well, in any case, I'm going to go back to my ship and remember to always have a bypass chip on me from now on. Just so that when I walk to a strange new place, I don't have to walk all the way back to my ship like this. Really? I can't even try to look and see what's inside it with a full inventory? I mean, at least let me find out what it is. Oh, I already have that. So, yes, that's the thing. So this is one of these, whatchamacallit, it's like a, oh yeah, a knowledge stone. And it gives you words, such as the Korvax word for calm. And a nice little stinger that's like, yes, you're amazing and stuff. And apparently I learned enough languages and words to be like, yay, I'm a word. Really? It gave me one at 5 and now it gives me one at 8? That seems like such bullshit. Because it's like, that 8 is less of an achievement than 1. Why are you giving me one for 8? Also, I'm going to this one over here. This one over here is actually a, whatchamacallit, it's a monolith, which gives you more than that, and it can give you something extra if you guess correctly. I've already done this one, but when I went to that one over there, I noticed that there were those knowledge stones around the monolith. So I'm going to go back to this monolith to see if there are knowledge stones around it. Again, to see if I can get more out of it. Are you something I already scanned? Yeah, I thought so. See, the thing is, there's a lot of life that looks very similar to other life, and so you end up scanning things that you thought you already scanned just to see if it's the same thing or whatever. Oh, what is this? Plutonium. Oh, plutonium. That would actually be useful for me to go ahead and grab. There we go. Yeah, good amount of it. So you won't have too much trouble finding resources unless you do something like, what's his name? The XP Gamers on YouTube. He was doing a live stream of it yesterday, and he went and he found a ship crashed on a planet and decided, oh, I'm gonna see if I can like use that ship because it looked kind of like an X-wing, and he's like, oh, that's cool. I want to use that. So he went and switched to it and started trying to get the things to repair it because he had just started his game too. Yeah, there we go. Knowledge stone. I've learned the word for traveler. And the planet he was on, the planet that had crashed on, didn't have any zinc anywhere. So he was trying to like figure things out. And yes, okay, I've learned more stone. 75% is not low. Confused. Learn 10 words. That, I feel like confused should not be, like, it should be the first one you get or something. Yeah, I already discovered that. I thought so. I wasn't sure. See, these rocks are alive. Yeah, that thing that obviously looks like a rock. Cool, I can walk through a tree, though. That's cool. Actually, that's pretty standard. Like, you should be able to walk through a thing if it's like that. Can I? Yep, thought so. Okay. I've discovered most of the things on this planet so far, at least, though. And also, this planet is freezing, as you might have noticed in the bottom. Kind of want to call it Abominable Snowman, like the name of the planet, because I can rename it. I might not. I'm not sure yet. I kind of wish I'd renamed, like, I was watching someone else playing this briefly, and they named their first planet Morphologist 1, and their username is Morphologist. And I thought that was such a cool idea to, like, just name your first planet after yourself, because it's like, it is your first planet, it's where you come from. But, by that point, I'd already named the first one, Yes, I know. I'd named the first planet that I was on, what was it? I showed it a moment ago. It's this other one, this, Bievi Loaf Bar. And I forget what the original name was, but it was something Loaf Bar. And I decided to keep the loaf bar parts. Oh, let me select it. Because the first place I was at was Bievi Crossing. And I was like, oh, I'm going to call it Bievi Loaf Bar. And Bievi is supposed to be the original place. And then this place, I called it Death Marsh. You'll see why if I go back there. It's pretty crazy. Oh, yes, and Tangential Cow, Eber Praying Crab, Menep Tortilla. There's the Vectrous Dirt Crab. Oh yeah, there's the Praying Crab. You can see why I called it that. Tangential Cow, you can see why I called it that. It's kind of similar to a cow. Tangential Bull. Mandrake something. I find it interesting that it's like question mark, and here's some other things, but there's actually this whole big old list down here. It's kind of funny. Apparently I'm 50% on the discovering things on there, but whatever. What am I doing here? How am I here? Not as much stuff. And, of course, none of it uploaded. 36%. And I found this shelter, which was something crossing. So a lot of things are very similar, but, yeah. I do like that it gives you ETAs on walking. That's cool, because else I wouldn't know how long it's going to take for me to get here. Also, this is a beacon, which means it does this when you activate it. And that's how I found that shelter over there, and monoliths and some question marks, which I haven't looked at yet. And then it also, the reason I'm hitting it right now, it creates a restore point, aka a save. And, yep, I know, advanced life form and shelter, yes, that's over there, I was already there. Or at least it should create a waypoint, I mean a save point. I thought it would, never mind, apparently it doesn't. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to save. And that kind of sucks. But, I'm gonna go to my starship for now, and, maybe go to one of these other question marks. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Right now, my main thing is I want to save and end this episode and try and see if I can get mods working properly. Because I don't know if I can.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, and then randomly there's places that are hot enough to be you're okay. And then you recover from temperature damage or whatever really freaking quickly, which I don't like so much, because like I feel like you should need to actually be in actual shelter to recover from that. Also, is my ship embedded in the terrain slightly? It is. That is not so cool. You can't choose how to land yourself, or like where your landing is very well, which I don't like. Oh yeah, and you use a lot of launch thruster to take off. Which means if I land again right now, I won't be able to take off unless I recharge my launch thrusters entirely. And, is it gonna automatically make me point up? Better not. I like that I can go in this menu while flying, though. That's cool. What do I need for this? Oh yeah, plutonium. Yeah, I got a lot of plutonium.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, there we go. It used all my plutonium to almost completely recharge it. But yeah, it takes 25% of your launch thrusters every time you take off, which is kind of a problem. Oh good, I got a lot of iridium. That's nice. Those are good. Launch thrusters obviously not so good. I don't know if I'm actually using fuel while I'm flying right now, and unfortunately it looks like I'm gonna have to sell something before I can have enough space in my inventory to work on. I know how to make it, but not one of the products needed to make it. That's not so cool. Okay, let's move this back over for a moment. But we could theoretically make these different things, and they take up the slots. So basically the whole inventory system in this game is you can have particular inventory items, like elements, that take up a certain amount of space to store. Then there's like individual items which take up a whole slot themselves no matter what. And then there's and then there's the things that actually make up your suit or your ship, and those take up a slot each as well. And also, if you're worried about me crashing, I can't crash. The game won't let me. I don't like this. I don't like that I can't fly lower than this. I would like to be able to fly lower than this. Is this the space station I was given coordinates to? Which I already knew where it was and was gonna go to before it gave me the coordinates to it. So yeah, good job, game. That didn't really help much. Oh well, I should be able to sell stuff there, so I'm gonna go up and go to space. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to not talk while I was flying because I forgot that the performance is bad while flying on a planet. Anyhow, going to space now. Oh, hey, look at my reticule! The mod is working! My ship reticule is the correct reticule. I just crashed into something. That's awesome. Oh, I mined it by crashing into it. That's great. That's fucking hilarious. But look at that! My reticule is correctly been modified. So mods do work! Yes! I like how you can just crash into things and it works alright. Alright, let's go ahead and boost. I don't remember how to exit this boost mode though. Oh god! Okay, good, it auto turned off. Awesome, it auto slowed me down as well. Why can't I pull up? Why can't I pull up? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. It wouldn't let me pull up at all, and then finally I could pull up. That is fucking weird. Oh well, in any case, I'm gonna fly in here. I'm guessing it's gonna auto-control. Yeah, it's already auto-controlling because I can't do anything. I don't know when it started auto-controlling because I was pretty much doing what it was telling me to do, but here we are. Oh, and it automatically has me get up. But yeah, here we are at a space station. Unfortunately, you'll never see someone get out of their ship and walk around. That's not a thing. I need to buy a dynamic resonator to build my hard drive. Hard drive? Hyperdrive. Gosh, I can't brains in words. But in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in space. Oh, I need an Atlas pass for that. Well, fuck you.